should we talk about irreplaceable skills? Irreplaceable skills. Give me a W in chat and I'll talk to you guys about irreplaceable skills. And I'm going to teach you guys the 3 irreplaceable skills that you need in your life to get into any fucking room and to guarantee that you're going to make money for the rest of your life. I'm going to teach you the 3 irreplaceable skills. This is not new, but I know a lot of young cats haven't heard this shit. So I'm going to teach that to you. I'm going to teach that to you today. Let me know.
Here we go. We're going to send this one out.
Let me know. The 3 irreplaceable skills. And if you learn these skills today and you apply them, I can guarantee you'll make more money today or tomorrow than you did yesterday. I can guarantee this, and you can apply this instantly. Instantly. I'm fucking vibing to this music, bro. Y'all vibing to this music? You know what I realized, bro? I don't need no fucking reaction videos, bro. I'm just a G in and of myself. I have plenty to teach you guys. Plenty. Plenty. So, what are the 3 irreplaceable skills? What are the 3 irreplaceable skills? The first one, selling. Selling is an irreplaceable skill. Irreplaceable. If you want to make money in life, you have to learn how to fucking sell. I have sold you guys on being here, right? Now the selling process has taken years in self-development. It's taken massive reputation building, right? This is the truth, right? It's taken years. The ability to sell. Okay, well, what do I mean the ability to sell? The ability to exchange something for something else, right? Value for price. You need to be able to learn how to sell. That's the first one. Somebody said talk about money. Dude, I'm fucking talking to you about money, bro. Money, bro. I'm talking to you about money. Most of you guys, how many books have you read on sales? Raise your fucking hand. Should I bring you guys a book on sales so that you guys... Let me go find a fucking book on sales for you motherfuckers. Give me a second.
The best part of e-commerce is that it's real, it's alive, and it's only growing. When I first got started making money online, 2016, 2017, e-commerce was a little bit taboo. But we're here in 2025, Q4, right? People are about to make millions of dollars. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas. I mean, you're spending, obviously. Why wouldn't you be on the other side? Why wouldn't you be the one producing? If you had the information, knowledge, the resources, the experience, and the tools, you would also be able to do this. I decided to aggregate all of this in one central hub, Ecom Society, where I put together the best experts in the world when it comes to e-commerce, whether it's Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok, SEO, Amazon FBA. We've covered everything. Put together the best suppliers, the best resources, the best AI store building tools, all for you to win. All you got to do, click the link below. I'll see you inside. I promise you, you're going to love it.
All right. Here's your fucking book on sales. Right? So, and I hear it in the comments. You know, they're like, Luke, how you worth tens of millions of dollars, bro? I don't fucking buy it. You're out here wearing Balenciaga every fucking day. You wear the same hat. Right? It don't matter what peasants think, bro. I'm the big boss. This is your book on selling. Do you see that shit? Do you see how used this shit is? That's why I'm gonna be rich for the rest of my life. So, Zig Ziglar, Secrets of Closing the Sale. Pick this book up. Do you see how used this shit is, bro? This is how I know how to make money, bro. I didn't get lucky in fucking crypto. I did millions of dollars in sales prior to putting my entire net worth into crypto. Thanks, Frankie. Appreciate you, big dog. We got Secrets of Closing the Sale. Pick up this book right now. Read it from end to end. This, you can take a screenshot of it and then you can reverse it. Secrets of Closing the Sale. Pick up the fucking book. Don't be a fucking peasant. Don't be a peasant. I ain't reversing shit. You reverse it. There you go. Secrets on Closing the Sale. Bro. Guys, I'm putting you onto this shit, bro. This is such a fucking G, bro. Such a G book, bro. Look how used this shit is, bro. I started reading this book back in 2015, bro. I've had this book since 2015. 2015. And let's talk about books, right? let's talk about books for just a second. I wanna make a valid point on books. I wanna teach you guys how I read my books, because I see a lot of people reading like this. Oh, look. Oh. 1, 2, oh. This is how people read. Dumb motherfuckers, bro. Like this. The first thing you need to do, you don't read books like a fucking novel, bro. You don't read a book like a fucking novel. Ooh, let me get surprised. Let me get surprised here. Oh, let me see what's gonna happen. No, you go and figure out things that are essential for you, and you skim out through the entire book. You skim the entire book, you understand what the book is about, and then you attack it based off of your necessities. This is how you attack knowledge books, bro. You don't read them like a fucking novel, bro. Who's taught you that shit? The only person that's teaching that shit's the school system, bro. They don't even teach you how to fucking learn, so I'm teaching you how to run this shit up. So, I want to address a couple things before we get to another essential skill. This second essential skill, I think, can be developed by selling, bro. I think you develop this skill by selling. And it's the ability to have a thick skin. Now, if you don't have the ability to be resilient, right? This is the second one. This is a character trait. This is a character trait. If you don't have the ability to be resilient, bounce back from negativity, bad comments, hate, people telling you no, how are you gonna expect to fucking make it, bro? How? How in your wildest dreams are you supposed to make it in life if you can't take some fucking bullets, bro? If you can't take some criticism, if you can't take some bullshit, what do you think life is? Easy, bro? No, zero. You have to have the ability to be resilient, the ability to bounce back, the ability to continue to try after you've failed. Anthony, I just started recording this shit. Sorry, bro. You'll just have to clip the beginning of it. I know we're going hard, but I just started recording this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Luke Belmar. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button right now. I'm gonna teach you guys how to level up at a highest proportion today. Okay, essential skills. 1, your ability to sell. This is the book you're gonna pick up. I don't want any fucking excuses. I don't read. I don't have time. I don't want any of this fucking bullshit. Secrets of closing the sale. My shit's reverse, camera's reverse. I don't know how fucking these things work. So take a screenshot of it. You're gonna learn how to fucking sell. You need to learn how to sell. If not, you're not gonna make money in life, right? Everything is transactional, everything. You're selling a girl on staying with you. You're selling your parents on leaving your house. You're selling the fucking guy down the street on investing in your company. You're selling me on being on here on fucking stream, right? Giving you guys the time of day. I'm selling you guys on becoming successful entrepreneurs. Everything is selling, right? Everything is the ability to convince another person. The second one is resilience. Your ability to have thick skin and bounce back regardless of trials and tribulations. Okay? Anthony, make sure you post that book on Secrets of Closing the Sale. Now, if you guys don't like to read, you're dumb fucks, you can pick this up as an audiobook. But truth is, if you do audio and reading, you're gonna develop some serious skills, bro. You need to learn how to fucking read, bro. Dumb motherfuckers don't read, bro. Smart, intelligent people spend time fucking reading, bro. The average CEO reads a book a week. Do you think I'm gonna listen to some fucking peasant on TikTok telling me that reading books ain't cool when he's working at fucking Chuck E. Cheese? Give me a fucking break, bro. Give me a break. Zero chance, bro. Somebody said, Luke, have you uploaded these streams somewhere? There's too much knowledge in these streams. I appreciate it, brother. All the streams are actually on my channel. I have Anthony clipping these on a regular basis. We're still working on the thumbnails to not be corny as fuck, because you guys know I don't like to do all this corny shit. As much success as it brings, I don't feel like I want to like level myself down to that point to get clicks and likes. So you're either gonna listen to the motherfucker at Chuck E. Cheese with braces and pimples and greasy curly ass hair, or you're gonna listen to people that have actually been successful. And my secret to success is you gotta get fucking educated. Pick up a damn book, bro. Pick up a fucking book for once. All these kids, all these people that I see that are not successful, most of them have one thing in common. They lack fucking education, bro. They are uneducated, illiterate fucks. Now, I've been in butt crack Tennessee. I've been in fucking Mississippi. I've been in these Nebraska, where these guys, they don't read a fucking book, right? They don't read a fucking book. They got hella money, but you know what they do? They have essential skills. They know how to build. They have property. They have land. They know how to farm. But how much more valuable would you be, and how much more money could you bring in and have an ROI for your time if you're actually a literal literate motherfucker and not some dumb fuck, bro? Do you understand that the reason the king remained the king and the reason the church, the Catholic Church, wasn't questioned for thousands of years was because they would burn all the fucking books? They would keep people dumb. Stupid, bro. They would keep people dumb. I've told everybody around me, the 11 books that have made me rich. I'm gonna pull that shit up on Medium so that you guys quit pissing me off because you don't do your own research. Let me pull this shit up. So let me pull this up. These are the 11 books that made me rich. Okay, this is my Medium article. These are the 11 books that made me rich. Okay, these are the 11 books I attribute my money to, and they're not all books; they're just reads. So we have Time is Money by Aidan Nolan. We have Scientific Advertising. This is probably one of the best books in the world. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. If you haven't read this, fucking G book. Like a G book, like literally a G book, has revolutionized companies and has revolutionized individuals at some of the highest levels in society. I know most Forbes 500 companies, CEOs and companies have this as a required reading or preferred reading. A book that none of you guys have ever read because it was given to me by some high net worth individuals, and I know none of you guys have heard it. It's The Millionaire Master Plan. This book right here, this shit's crazy, bro. The Changing World Order by Ray Dalio. This book came out a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know exactly, but Ray Dalio's talking about what's happening around the world, okay, and how to prepare for the demise of America. Like that is in essence what he's talking about, and he's giving you the clues. Shop management, understanding management. You know, if you want to run a successful business, you have to learn how to manage companies. High output management. You have to learn how to be a CEO, right? A CEO is out here putting off fires 24/7. It ain't fun, right? It ain't fun shit. Next, we have Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. If you guys aren't familiar with Patrick in Valuetainment, he's a fucking G. The 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. Phenomenal book, right? Phenomenal book that's just going to give you the understanding of what it means to be a successful leader. Because if you want to run a successful organization, you can't run it by force. People have to like you, right? People have to buy into you and buy into your ideas. This is how you become a real leader, not just a boss. Just because you pay people. Guys, for all my business owners out there, I need you to understand something. Just because you pay somebody's fucking salary doesn't mean that they owe you their fucking life, bro. They are not your slaves. Treat them with respect. Treat them kindly. Treat them as fucking human beings, and I promise you they'll stick around for a long ass time. Some of y'all acting cool because you're out here paying salaries, bro. You couldn't do shit without your employees. Fucking get your shit together. The Lord of Easy Money. This is a little bit more giving you guys a background on how the system works. And then finally we have, this is the white paper from Satoshi Nakamoto regarding Bitcoin, right? So you kind of understand how peer-to-peer network and money works. I highly recommend you picking up this. You can probably find it online. So these are the 11 books, right, that I attribute making money. And if you guys don't read these books, you don't really want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. Somebody doesn't he sell BS courses? Who sells BS courses? Patrick Bet-David? John Maxwell? Guys, I don't ever want to hear. We're a lot more intelligent here, guys. We're a lot more intelligent here than to be talking, right? Than to be talking about courses being scammy and all that shit. Guys, there's $1 trillion education fucking business, right? I know you guys have never seen this list. Let me give you a cue for how you know somebody doesn't read a fucking book. When they recommend Think and Grow Rich by Robert Kiyosaki, and when they recommend How to Win Friends and Influence People. When people recommend these two books to you, you know that these motherfuckers have never read a book in their fucking life, bro. They recommend the most cliche, bullshit ass stuff. How are you supposed to beat your competitors if you have the same knowledge that everybody else has? You know what I mean? How are you supposed to beat them? So let's see here. Let me read some of the comments so that I'm up to date with what you guys are saying. Give me a second, chat. I'm trying to get familiar with this whole course, this chat shit. You guys are expecting to beat your competitors, right? Somebody said Napoleon Hill. Same thing. Doesn't matter. Everybody talks about fucking Napoleon Hill's books, Think and Grow Rich. And then, what is it? Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Those three books, every single person, right? Every single person recommends those three books. If anybody recommends those books to me, I know that they haven't read a fucking book in their life, bro. I know it for a fact. Somebody said, Think and Grow Rich is a really good book. It is a good book. The question is it a good book? Am I getting information that is putting me ahead of my competitors, right? Because you're here to learn so that you can fucking win in life, right? In order to win, you need access to different information that the average motherfucker doesn't have, right? Like, that's the name of the game. Everybody's reading the same books. Everybody has the same mindset. Everybody listens to the same music. Everybody watches the news. And then you wonder why everybody's results in life are the fucking same. Because everybody follows the followers. Nobody's out here to fucking lead. Nobody wants to put their skin in the game. Nobody wants to put their hands in the fire and be like, I'm going to take a shot at life. I'm going to try to figure shit out by myself, bro. Instead of asking my fucking bullshit professor about life recommendations. They're a fucking teacher for a reason, bro. Anyways, what are your thoughts on the 48 Laws of Power? It's a good book. The 48th law basically says that, I think it's the 40th or whatever, 49th or whatever, it tells you to disregard all of the laws. So take it as you want. All right. And then the third skill that you need in order to be successful, we covered this, right? So far we've covered, for the people that are coming in, I don't know if we got new people, old people. I'm Luke Belmar. I'm an 8-figure e-commerce entrepreneur and crypto investor. I've been in crypto since 2017. 40x my net worth over the last 2 years. Now I do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, and I'm just enjoying life. And I just happened to come across this whole TikTok, Twitch, YouTube live streaming thing. And since I've been doing it on Instagram Live for about 2 years, I said, why not change platforms? You know, it's better than holding my phone. I can screen share and shit.